Hi, everyone. Welcome again. Here we are in the beautiful new podcast, The Influential Creatrix. And I always ask my guests to present themselves. My lady.
Hi everyone.
Wait, you always do this to me. You always comes out. Okay. Now it's okay. So please, Helen, present yourself. Tell a little bit about you and what you do.
Yes, thank you, Rita, for having me on. I'm so excited to be here. My name is Haley Navarro, and I am a coach and a breathwork facilitator. And I help those who struggle with anxiety and depression really start to learn how to regulate their nervous system and get to the root cause of their feelings of anxiety and or depression. I like to teach tools on how to get you out of those states and to keep you in a more playful, calm, neutral state. And I enjoy working with people. I enjoy seeing progress, and it really brings light to my life and makes me happy.
Nice. When did you start?
Okay. So we'll rewind. Okay. So in 2012, I became a health coach. And I was coaching women on their health and what types of foods work for their body. I never liked to give out like plans or anything. I really wanted my clients to be in touch with their intuition. So coaching started way back in 2012. And in 2020, so 2020, once everything hit with COVID, I received a message or a download, whatever you'd like to call it, from God, Spirit, whoever you like to believe in, that it was time to take my healing journey to a new level and to start working with women to really tap into, their deepest desires, what's holding them back, how they can move forward. And so 2020, I got that message. I got attuned to Reiki. So I started with Reiki, and then next month will be a year. I have been facilitating breathwork sessions in person, online, one-on-one groups. So long story short, a few years, 10 years, and then, just really niching down within the last year.
What is your favorite? So when someone comes to work with you, do you use all your tools, or you have a specific one then you use more often?
I've really been focusing on breath work. I feel that it's something anybody can do, right? We are breathing every day, right? That's the one thing
for quite some time.
For quite some time, right? But what I've learned is that a lot of people don't necessarily receive the breath. They sometimes don't know how to breathe correctly. Not that there's a right or a wrong way to breathe, but there's definitely a way to breathe to help calm your nervous system down. And also, breathing in through your nose versus out of your mouth. Like there's a lot of mouth breathers, and that can cause a lot of different issues. You might not be able to breathe through your nose. It messes with your jaw. It messes with your gut. Like there's so many things that we just don't know about breathing. And so first and foremost, I like to teach people when they're not working with me throughout their daily lives to breathe in and out through the nose. It takes some time to get used to if you're not used to it. But it really does affect our mood. The way we feel, the way we think, everything is connected. Our mind, our body, our gut. And it really, it's cause for a lot of the way we feel through our breath.
I understand.
Mm-hmm.
So at this moment, what kind of clients come to you? What kinds of people? Who is on your tribe?
Yeah. So at first I thought I wanted to work with business owners. And I still do, but who's really coming to me right now is, I hope I don't offend anybody, but like normal, everyday, average people who are feeling like something is missing in their life, who maybe have hit their goals or reached their goals, but like they feel like there's something missing. They're unfulfilled. Like I said, they struggle with anxiety and depression. They want to reach a new level in their life and they just don't know how. And then side note, which is recently happening within the last 2 weeks, is teenagers who have been struggling with anxiety and depression, and they just don't know what to do. They come to me and I can see their shoulders are up to their ears. And then I only do shorter sessions with the younger ones, so 30 minutes. But as we are working, I can just see their bodies start to relax, and they have this calm within them that I can physically see as I'm working with them. So that's been really, really cool. It's amazing how you think you want to do something, and then other people it just works that way. So it's interesting to see the evolution.
Okay. Do people come to you that are open for that? Because I feel there is a trend coming up about breath work. And it's going to be super in the same way. I work with tapping in EFT. I feel the same thing coming up. So I would like to know what is your idea for the future of breath work? Do you think it's going to tell me how do you see it?
I love that you asked this question. I honestly would like to see it practiced in more schools, right? I feel like a lot of us don't know how to cope, right? Everything starts from childhood within our first 7 years of being alive. And that just gets stored in our subconscious. And sometimes, our parents don't have the best tools, which is why we're all here right now, teaching these tools. But I would really like to see more being taught in the schools. I don't know if that's even possible or how that would work, but I think Instagram, Facebook, social media has a lot to do with it. I just pray that the information doesn't get watered down.
I understand. Because when you think about breathing, we breathe since we are born, but we have no knowledge about it.
Right?
And we have it as sleeping. It's the same kind of, we do it every day. We have no knowledge about it. So if someone wants to start, what is the tips that you have for beginners?
Absolutely. The first thing I would say is just pay attention to your breathing. Don't try and fix it right now, but tap in right now. How are you breathing? Are you breathing in through your nose or in through your mouth? And just have that observation and awareness. And then another thing that I like to share with my clients is to start breathing in and out through the nose. It might be hard, it might be challenging, and try to make those breaths in equal length. So I always do a 4-second breath. That's how I started. So I'll inhale through my nose for 4 seconds, and then I'll exhale through my nose for 4 seconds. So equal breath.
Okay. So all by the nose. Okay.
Do
you hold it?
You can. I just when you're first starting, just keep it nice and fluid. So 4 seconds in, 4 seconds out, 4 seconds in, 4 seconds out, and just start to see how it feels in your body. Because a lot of us aren't breathing this way to begin with, you can start to feel oxygen in your body. You can start to feel a little bit more energized. I'm playing with my hands right now because a lot of people start to feel tingly in their hands. It can be tingly in your face, and that's just the oxygen levels shifting and moving in your body. It's completely normal, completely safe. But if you're not used to breathing in this type of way, that can happen. And then there's so many different types of breathing techniques out there. I can't even name all of them.
What is your favorite?
What is my favorite? So I like a 1 to 2 breathing. So that's 1 part inhale, 2 parts exhale. So if we're going to take the 4 seconds, it's a 4-second inhale through the nose, and then an 8-second exhale through the nose. And that just really will start to calm your breath down. And calm your body down. It really starts to stimulate the vagus nerve, and that's when you can start to feel really, really calm. That's my favorite. And then something that I practice with my one-on-one clients is a double inhale and an exhale through the mouth. And that just helps them tap into their subconscious, into their stored memories. People have premonitions doing that. People have major downloads, aha moments. And that's really, really, really powerful.
That sounds amazing.
Yeah.
Because normally that happens to me when I'm on the shower, when I'm cooking, when I'm driving a car, walking sometimes.
Yeah.
So that comes to me.
Yeah.
What is the story behind you learning all these things? Did you want to expand yourself?
No. I did not want to learn these things. If you would have asked me 10 years ago, I would have said, you're crazy. Please take that away. My mom became a Reiki master about 10 years ago. And so my first Reiki experience was a little scary for me. She sent me Reiki long distance, didn't tell me. And the next morning I woke up and I just cried. It was like I had such an emotional release of just stored things that I hadn't acknowledged, that I didn't even know that were there. And I wasn't able to process it at the time because I didn't know my mom had sent Reiki to me. And she told me, and I was like, I never want to do that again. I probably hadn't cried in 10 years. And so that day it was like 10 years of tears just fell out of me. And so since that moment, I was like a little standoffish, a little skeptical, like, I don't know what you just did. Please don't do that again. And then after that, I started just having my friends that came into my life were doing Reiki. We're going to get Reiki. We're becoming attuned to Reiki. And I'm like, you guys, like, y'all are crazy.
Yeah.
And then, like I said, in 2020, it was like, I was driving to a client and I just got chills all over my body. And I heard, it was time. It's time. And so that moment, I just reached out to my friends and I'm like, I got the message that it's time. So here I am.
And the breathwork, what was the story behind?
So my very first breathwork experience was in 2019. And I was at a conference. I was at a conference for women in business. It was a 3-day event. And it was about 1,500 women in San Diego. And one of the speakers led us through a breathwork exercise. And I didn't know what was going on. And so I'm like, okay, I'll follow this breathwork pattern. And within the first, I'm going to say 3 to 5 minutes, I had a premonition. I set the intention to learn how to forgive. And I was having a really hard time letting go of a friendship that was like 10 years old. And we had a falling out and I just couldn't get over the friendship. And I wanted to learn how to forgive and release. And so while I was breathing, like I said, within the first 3 to 5 minutes, I had this premonition. It came up in a bubble, right? Of me and this friend. We made eye contact. We hugged each other. We apologized. We forgave each other.
She was there?
Well, this was in my premonition when I was breathing.
Oh, okay.
So it was like a little thought bubble up here. But yes, you are right. She was there. So about 12 hours after that session, we made eye contact outside. I had no idea. I hadn't seen her in a couple of years, maybe 2 or 3 years. I hadn't seen her. And I saw her. We made eye contact, hugged. I apologized. She didn't apologize. I forgave her anyway. And then I was able to like release and let it go. And so that moment I was like, this is powerful. I don't know what just happened, but this is powerful. And so in 2021, I just started asking all these questions like, who should I do my breathwork training through? And it was time. And so I decided to do the trainings and I did all 3 trainings. And I'm so excited that I did because it's powerful, powerful work.
I'm amazed.
Yeah.
And what is the transformation? Can you guide me for some things, but can you tell a story or what is the main problems? You talked as well, but Tell me a story of a client, more specifically, without saying the names or call it another name, but guide us through the process.
Okay, so the process of breathing is, if I'm working with you one-on-one, I do over Zoom or in person. You would think they're different, but they're not. I actually have more transformations through Zoom. And I think that's because the client feels safe in their own space. And then I turn my camera off so they're not distracted by me. But I've had a lot of clients in the beginning when I first started working. Like I said, I wanted to work with women in business, coaches. A lot of women just received a lot of information of how they were self-sabotaging. They were, their limiting beliefs came right in front of them.
They are living on perfection mode.
Yeah, they realized what they needed to do, who they needed to serve, a lot of that. And then I have some clients right now who have been sexually abused in the past. And this one I work with in person. And when she's breathing, I can visually see her releasing through her body. Now, when we talk about it afterwards, she doesn't know what she's releasing, but we can tell that where she's releasing it, her body is literally jolting it out, and she has no idea that she's doing it while she's breathing. And so that's the other thing that I really enjoy about breathwork, is that we don't always have to go to the painful places to release the stuff that we're hanging on to. The breath does the work. It moves the energy out of the body. Sometimes people cry and they just have no idea why they're crying. And that's okay. You know, we don't always have to know. We just know that it's releasing. So I hope that answered your question.
Yes, it did. Tell what kind of offers do you have? So what kind of ways people can work with you?
So right now I have a group on May 10th. It is in person. It is in Northern California. I don't have my next group online scheduled as of yet, but I do host groups online. And like I said, I host private sessions one-on-one, online and in person. And then I'm about to open up a 3-month coaching container where we work one-on-one for 3 months. That way we get to really dive deep. There's so much that can happen in one session, but when you start to do this work consistently, you just start to build on top of it. And so that's my next offer that I'm going to start offering, is just a 3-month one-on-one coaching.
Where people can find you online?
I'm on Instagram and Facebook. My Instagram is iam@haleynavarro.com. And then in my little link, there is all the buttons.
You're going to send me your Instagram through messages, so I add to the description, okay?
I will.
What you want to be happening in 5 years? Do you have a plan?
You know, I used to think about this often, and my life has changed so rapidly. I can't even think that far. I can think 6 months out, and that's about as far as I can get right now.
What is your sign?
I'm a Virgo.
Okay, makes sense.
Does it?
I'm a Sagittarian, so we have the same kind of issue.
Oh, I love Sagittarius.
Yes, they are the best. I don't want to say they are the best sign on the zodiac, because you as well is a very organized, right?
Yeah.
Okay, it's my idea. Sagittarius are a little bit over the place, but we are. Yeah, we know
do it.
We do it. I think this, like Virgo, Scorpios, and Sagittarius have a specific vibration. I don't know if it's because it's on the end of the cycle, but it feels nice. So if you had a message for yourself on the past, what did you told yourself, and when it was?
So what just came through right now for me is take a deep breath. It's going to be okay. Stay consistent. Take your time.
Yeah. Nice. Well, now, a quote that you love, one or two different ones.
Oh, I don't necessarily have a quote that I love. I can't.
And just build up something.
Oh, I'm just going to say it. Take a deep breath.
That is a good one.
Breathe. Just breathe.
I'm
Love wins.
having love wins. I'm having an event this week, 22 to 24, as 1 hour and 1 hour and a half a day, is become the viral queen, become a viral queen. And it's talking about growing online. It's talking about getting more followers, but followers who are clients, not followers just for the number.
Right.
Then this is day one, how to get more engagement, how to grow. The day two is about getting clients, specific strategies to get clients. The day number four, it's about money beliefs and raising prices, and it's all about that. But the funny thing is, I'm bringing tapping in. So we are going to be tapping in all of that. So I'm going to invite you to be there. And the next ones, probably I will have guests. So I will invite you to talk, because that is an important thing. And I am as well sending you, I'm giving away to all my guests game plan. So a session with me, free session with me for the next 3 months, what you want to do online, how much you want to grow, and find you like the strategies and what is your what is your problems, what is the challenge that you are having. And I know all the challenges and go on, because I work with women who, some of them hate social media. So I know exactly how to do it. If you could do a small session in 1-2 minutes here now for me and for the people that are watching, can you guide us in a short version of breath work that can be done when we need it?
Absolutely. So this is something that I do often. So I invite you to close your eyes. Okay. And I invite you to just land exactly where you are, without judgment, without changing anything. And notice exactly what you're feeling in this moment, and sit with that for just a moment. I invite you to take a deep inhale breath through your nose and let it out through your nose. Take another deep inhale breath through your nose. And on this exhale, sigh it out. Take another deep inhale breath through your nose. And on this exhale, I want you to say, yeah. Yeah. Take another deep inhale breath through your nose. And on this exhale, you get to choose how you release it. Take another deep inhale breath through your nose. And let it go. Now I want you to acknowledge how you're feeling in this moment. In your mind, say how you feel, how it's different from your first moment of closing your eyes. And just be with that moment. And know that you can be in this moment whenever you choose. And your breath is a tool to help you get there. Take one more deep inhale breath through your nose. And on the exhale, give gratitude for your breath. You may open your eyes when you're ready.
Oh, nice. Woo. Very nice.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for this exercise. It makes me feel, today I feel like each time I close my eyes and I try to connect myself, I feel that I'm going very deep. And today in this moment was the same.
Yeah.
Oh, my dear, I cannot wait to speak with you without cameras and to have a chat with you, a private one.
Yeah.
So before I say bye to you, I'm going to say bye to our people on YouTube, or the people who are listening to this, or the ones who are just looking to our video and enjoying our conversation. Thank you so much for the support. We love you guys. And ladies, please, or men as well, if you find this interesting, follow Haley and her work and go work with her, because she can change your guys' life. Okay, thank you so much. You don't go anywhere. I'm going to say bye